What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dan, the man with the plan, and you know what I'm saying. Hey, man. We got my 2023-2024 NFL playoff bracket prediction. Who's winning this wildcard weekend? Who's going to make it to the Super Bowl? Are there going to be any upsets? We don't know. But I'm going to give my predictions to this NFL playoffs, bro. And honestly, fam, people might think there's clear winners or a clear matchup to the Super Bowl. But me, honestly, fam, I don't think there is, bro. Maybe on one side, maybe. But on the other side, I'm not too sure. It might be 50-50. And, bro, when do you ever see me wear a colored shirt in a video? You know I'm serious. Oh, and you still not taking me serious? You sure? I bet. Are you taking me serious now? Hey, man, I got the glasses on, bro. Trying to look like a, you know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm talking about, bro. Trying to look a little smart. Hey, man, shout out to all the teams who's made it to the playoffs, though, for sure. If your team's in the NFL playoffs, let me know right now who your team is and who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. And look, I'm going to be non-biased. Y'all know I'm a Dolphins fan. And I would love to just go like this. Boom, 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 boom. I would love to, but I'm going to be realistically honest with y'all. Now, before we get in this vid, bro, I hope you're having a great day, great night, whenever you watch it. I love every single one, y'all. We just hit 16K subscribers, bro. Let's run up this video, man. And like I said, I want to see y'all predictions again down in the comment section below, bro. Who y'all think is going to be the matchup in the Super Bowl, or who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl, bro? And let me know who your favorite team is, bro. We're going to talk about this right now real quick. So, on the AFC side, we obviously have the #1 seed Baltimore Ravens, who have a bye week this wild card round. And we have the #1 seed 49ers, who also have a bye week. And now we're going to talk about these wild card matchups this weekend. Oh, my gosh. I'm excited to talk about this, bro. The first game we're going to talk about is the first game on Saturday. I believe at 4:30. The Cleveland Browns playing at Houston. Now, look. Nobody expected Cleveland to make it this far. Nobody expected Houston to make it this far. Cleveland, bro, Coach Stefanski, you are my coach of the year, fam. With all the injuries you had to deal with, bro, finding Joe Flacco sitting on the couch eating potato chips for him to go throw back-to-back 300-yard games, that's tough. C.J. Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, and a rookie offensive coordinator, nobody expected them to win this division. Everyone had Jacksonville win the division, and they had the chance to. But Trevor Lawrence decided to sell. So this is a very great matchup, bro. I love to see this, bro, just because no one thought these two teams would make it this far, bro. I'm going to just clap it up for both fan bases, man. Cleveland at Houston. Now, look, C.J. Stroud, first playoff game. His first primetime game last week, he showed out crazy. Him and Nico Collins put on a show to win this division, to make it to the playoffs. The Cleveland Browns, Joe Flacco, the thing about him is that he is a playoff performer. He has proven many times in his NFL career that he can show out in the playoffs. He has a Super Bowl ring, man. And now both run defense aren't bad for these teams, but these teams played in Week 15, and that's the game that Amari Cooper had 265 receiving yards. Texans have to find a way to contain Amari Cooper and Joe Flacco. And the only thing that worries me about the Texans, bro, is that C.J. Stroud might not have enough weapons to throw to. And yeah, we've seen what Nico Collins did last week against the Colts to win their division or to actually make a playoff spot. He damn near had 200 yards. But can he do it again? He has been a very underrated receiver this year, bro. He's had an amazing season. But can he do it again against someone like Denzel Ward? Or can he do it again with Myles Garrett getting to the face of C.J. Stroud? Last time that they played, Texans lost by 2 touchdowns, but that was without C.J. Stroud and them boys. Now, honestly, fam, I'm going to be going for the Texans this matchup. And I heard it's going to be a cool sunny day in Houston. So it favors both sides. But if I have to pick one, I'm going to be going for C.J. Stroud. That's my dog, bro. But if I really had to pick who's going to win this game, if I had to put money on the line, I honestly am going to go Cleveland here. And shout out to the Cleveland fans, bro. Y'all have an amazing defense, bro. Joe Flacco has been nothing but amazing for y'all boys. I hope C.J. Stroud can prove everyone wrong, though. I really want him to win this matchup. The only thing, like I said, that really concerns me is who he's going to throw to. Nico Collins might get locked down by Denzel Ward. And then you're going to have to look Dalton Schultz, because you got to remember, Tank Dell's out. I believe Robert Woods is still out. Noah Browns might be still out. He has a lot of injuries on his team, bro. Like I said, I could be wrong, and Will Anderson is questionable to play this game as well. I think the Cleveland Browns will win this by a little bit, man. Maybe a touchdown or two, fam. I'm going to go for Houston, like I said. I really hope they prove me wrong, but I'm going to be very non-biased and say that the Cleveland Browns will win this matchup in the wild card opener, bro. Hey, man, go follow my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. All links in the description. All right, and now for Saturday night's game, we have the Miami Dolphins at Kansas City. Y'all know I'm the biggest Dolphin fans of all time, bro. I'll never switch up from my team. I've been a Dolphin fan since day one, bro. I came out the womb with a Dolphin tattoo logo on my chest, man. But look, fam, we're gonna talk about this because the weather for this game is gonna be very scary. They say it's gonna be like negative. Bro, how cold is it gonna be again, bro? I'm reading the report right now, and it's saying it could be around 3 degrees with a wind chill approaching negative 30. And it might be one of the coldest games in NFL history for both sides of the ball. Now, these two teams are going to probably more than likely rely on their run offense. You know, the Dolphins have Achane. Mostert's questionable. Jalen Waddle was questionable. The Dolphins have too many injuries lined up for them right now. Because they also have Xavier Howard, who's not playing. Javon Holland's questionable. Deshaun Elliott is. Like I said, Mostert. Justin Ross and Kadarius Toney are both questionable for the Kansas City Chiefs. But the Dolphins have lost Andrew Van Ginkel as well, Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb. They just picked up Justin Houston and Bruce Irvin. We'll see if that helps on the running side of the ball, of the field. But let's talk about this offense right now. So the Dolphins, Tua, in most people's eyes, even I can say this for myself too. He hasn't really proven that he can win big time games. So this is really his first time in like a bright spotlight. Obviously he was last week, but this is his first playoff game in the NFL. We gotta see what he can do to prove himself. Like I said, I believe both teams are gonna rely on the run game. Isaiah Pacheco has been amazing to me this year for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was injured and he still put up numbers. What's his name, bro? The rookie Rashee Rice has been amazing too. Travis Kelce hasn't had 1,000 yards, but bro, he's still putting up good numbers for a tight end. Patrick Mahomes is a playoff performer. This is going to be a very interesting matchup to me. Both teams have been struggling, if we're really being honest, bro. This being in Kansas City, though, the Kansas City players are more really used to the cold. Tua hasn't really played a very cold game like this, bro. Both teams really haven't, but Kansas City side is way more comfortable in the cold than Miami, obviously. Because Miami, it don't snow in Miami, bro. Dolphins can get Mostert to play this week. With him and Achane in the backfield, that could be a difference maker. Only because I think this game's going to really rely on the run. I don't see either quarterback going over like 230 this game. If I'm being real, they could surprise me and shock me, but I think it's really going to rely on the run game. Whose run game is going to be better, and which quarterback is not going to turn the ball over. The thing is with the Dolphins, bro, is like they have too many injuries on the defensive side. Like I feel like it's going to be kind of hard for them to even try to stop them. Honestly, they still have the interior linemen with Christian Wilkins and Zach Sealer. They could probably stop Pacheco in the run game. They played it earlier this year. Kansas City won by 7 points in London. Tyreek Hill's first game back in Kansas City. Can he spark up this offense? Can he be utilized in the run game and in the passing game? But how are both teams gonna play in this matchup? What's the game plan for both of these coaches? I really don't think this game is gonna be high scoring. I think it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be a close matchup. Honestly, I feel like it might be like a 21-17 type of game, or 17 even like 13-14 type of game. But I think since the Dolphins are lacking in too many injuries, bro, especially the edge rush, there's really no one that's gonna get to Mahomes unless Christian Wilkins and Zach Sealer have themselves a day. I feel like Mahomes and the Chiefs are going to take this one against my Miami Dolphins, bro. The only way I see the Miami Dolphins winning this matchup is if Achane and if Mostert plays, get the ball a lot. I'm expecting Coach McDaniel to run the ball against this team. And Tua's going to have to make the throws when he has to. RPOs, flash and fakes, he's going to have to make big-time throws. But if I had to pick one and put money on, especially in this weather, Patrick Mahomes is way more used to in this weather than Tua Tagovailoa is. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs by this one. A low-scoring game, I believe. Now we have Pittsburgh versus Buffalo at 1 o'clock on Sunday, man. Buffalo Bills just came off a win against the Dolphins, a huge win to win the AFC East. Yes, I was mad about it, but hey, I'm all good now. Pittsburgh came off a huge win as well against the Ravens. Mason Rudolph has won 3 in a row for this team. Mike Tomlin's back in the playoffs. Najee Harris has led the load for this running offense. And then you have his partner in crime, Jalen Warren. Now, to me, this is going to be an easy one. Honestly, bro, in Buffalo, I don't think I really have to say too much. It's going to be cold in here. I think it's going to be snowing as well in Buffalo. Thing is that hurts the Steelers a lot is that TJ Watt's not going to be out with a knee injury, which is very sad for them. The only way they'll really win this game is if they can contain Josh Allen and cause him turnovers, and if they can get the run game going with Najee Harris and them boys. But the only thing that's going to be hard for them is without TJ Watt, it's going to be hard for them to get pressure on the quarterback. Their other playmakers on defense are going to have to make big-time plays. As long as Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, I think the Bills will win this easily. All the Bills really do have to do on defense is really focus on their run game. Because once the run game shuts down, you're gonna have to have Mason Rudolph win the game throwing the ball in the snow, more than likely in the cold. And I have more faith in the Bills. I have more faith with Josh Allen having the ball than Mason Rudolph, fam. Like I said, the Bills just stopped their run game with Najee, even though he's been on a pretty good tear. And Jalen Warren, if they can stop that easily, I think they'll obviously score points on the offensive side. With Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say he could have been an MVP conversation, bro. If he didn't have that many turnovers, bro, I really think he could have been a big-time player in the MVP convo. But I think this is an easy one. I don't really have to talk about it. I think Buffalo's going to win pretty easily. As long as they contain the run game and let Mason Rudolph try to win the game throwing the ball, then the Bills will have that in their bags. So easy. Man, oh, man. The NFC side, the first game of the NFC playoffs is going to be the Green Bay Packers at Dallas, bro. Now, Green Bay and Dallas have a lot of history back in the day in the playoffs, and it's usually with the Packers winning, but that's back when they had Aaron Rodgers. They have a new guy named Jordan Love in town. Cowboys ended the year pretty well, bro. CeeDee Lamb has been on a freaking tear, and I was looking forward to the CeeDee Lamb-Jair Alexander matchup, but Jair Alexander might not even play this game. I don't have any word yet for that, but I heard he got injured in practice. It was an ankle injury, and he might not even play. So if Jair is out, that's going to be a huge loss for Green Bay. Because honestly, Jair can contain CD a little bit, but I believe last time CD played against the Packers, he went crazy anyways, you feel me? But man, both these teams, both quarterbacks, bro, have been playing amazing. Jordan Love especially, bro, I'm loving the way he's playing. He's looking way more comfortable with his offense. And Dak Prescott has been on the tear. He threw less than 10 interceptions this year, bro. He really has a good chance to me in winning the MVP. I feel like the Packers could win this game if they rely on Aaron Jones, you know, let him get loose a little bit. If Aaron Jones can, you know, run down their throat for him, it's going to utilize more RPOs and play action fakes for Jordan Love to get more separation for guys like Jaden Reed, I believe his name is. I don't think Christian Watson's still healthy. Romeo Doubs, you got Wicks as well. They have a pretty slight young core, fam. But Dallas defense with Micah Parsons, they have to get to Jordan Love. They had to stop the run game, bro, because you rather have the game with Jordan Love, like having Jordan Love force the ball in the air. Because if Aaron Jones is struggling in the run, bro, Dallas is going to focus on the pass, and then it's going to put more pressure on Jordan Love. He's still a young quarterback, even though I love him. Now, if Jair Alexander actually doesn't play this weekend, it's going to be a very big loss for this defense. The D-line is going to have to try to get to Dak Prescott, bro. Tony Pollard, man, he hasn't had the best year this year, but he's going to have to do his thing. But I have good faith in Dak Prescott dicing up this defense with CeeDee Lamb and them boys, Brandon Cooks, Ferguson and all them boys. Give Dak some time, bro, and let him make the right reads as long as he doesn't force anything dumb. Because a big story about Dak Prescott is, like, he doesn't really perform well in the playoffs. Cowboys usually win the first round, bro. You know, a lot of people like to make fun of them, like, just losing in the divisional. But I feel like this matchup's going to be closer than expected. I feel like a lot of people might think that Dallas is going to come over here at home and smack them. I don't think that's going to be the case. Man, it really depends, honestly. I don't know. I think if Dallas starts off hot, bro, there's no stopping them. I really just think that Dallas have to contain Green Bay's run game. And if they can stop Aaron Jones, like I said, they're going to have to force Jordan Love to throw the ball and see what he can do with it. Like I said, he's a young quarterback, bro. Make him throw. See what he can do. And if he beats y'all with his arm, he's just being a great quarterback, bro. There's nothing you can do about that for real. I think it's going to be closer than expected. I'm going to go like 27-ish to like 20 type of game. I do have Dallas winning, though, for sure, going on to the divisional round. Jordan Love has been playing amazing for the Packers, and I think this Packers future is going to be very bright, bro. They have a very good quarterback in Jordan Love. I've loved watching them play. These are two teams I love watching too, y'all. But I do think Dallas is going to edge it out against Green Bay. This right here is the matchup I cannot wait to react to, bro. The LA Rams playing at Detroit. We have Jared Goff going against his old team. We have Matthew Stafford going against his old team, bro. I feel like the way the Rams let Jared Goff go like that was so dirty, bro. This is going to be amazing to watch. The Rams are one team that have gotten freaking hot, bro. Their offense have been rolling, leading with Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp coming back, bro. Matthew Stafford has been in the tear. And then you got the Detroit Lions with the head coach Dan Campbell. First time winning the NFC North in damn near how many years, bro? I forgot how many years it was. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson on the other side. Both teams are very skilled offensively. Now, I feel like the Rams' O-linemen have to treat Aiden Hutchinson how most teams treat Aaron Donald. You know, you're going to have to double team him in certain situations, bro. and you're gonna have to stop Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in the run game. I think the Rams would rather have Jared Goff or have the Lions beat them with Jared Goff in the air instead of their run attack. Because Jahmyr Gibbs has been having a great rookie season, bro. He reminds me of a lot like CJ2K. David Montgomery's been going crazy on the ground too. Both running backs have 900 yards each. But yeah, Jared Goff has been playing amazing too. But I think this team would rather have Jared Goff beat them than their run attack. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to contain Amon-Ra St. Brown too. This is one guy who got snubbed in the Pro Bowl, and he is not happy with it. He's not happy with it. This man is about to go. I feel like he's bound to go crazy this playoffs, bro. If I'm being honest, I don't think he's gonna get stopped. Now, one big loss the Lions do have is Sam Laporta, bro. I don't know how long he's out for. Is he out for the rest of the year? I don't really know. Y'all would have to tell me about that. Kyren Williams has been a great addition to this Rams offense. The only thing is that Detroit Lions defense is really top tier.
Yeah, I meant to say run defense, bro. Lame ass shit.
Thing is that Matthew Stafford has played like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL so far lately. And I'm not lying. He's been playing amazing football. He made the Pro Bowl. Oh, this is going to be a close freaking matchup. But honestly, fam, even if the Rams stop the Lions' run game, I think Jared Goff's going to kill this secondary, bro, with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Even losing Sam Laporta, it's a huge freaking loss for this team. But this might be a slight shootout. I don't think it's really going to be defensive. I think it's going to be like a 31-34 type of game. And dang, bro, because Matthew Stafford has been playing like one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But if I had to put money on one team, dang it, bro. This is going to be a big matchup, y'all. Let me know who you guys got winning this game. I'm going to go Detroit, though, at Detroit. I feel like this team is so freaking hungry, bro. Like, you guys see how them boys talk with Dan Campbell and them. I feel like they're not going to go to the playoffs for the first time and just lose like this, bro. And just lose like that. I don't think so. Not on Dan Campbell's watch. I feel like Aiden Hutchinson might have a big game if the Rams don't really double team him like that, because I feel like he's hungry. But like I said, even if the Rams contain their running offense, I think Jared Goff's going to dice up their secondary, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about that, bro. Now, Eagles and Buccaneers, we have Monday night. The Eagles have been struggling bad. It's been freaking bad. Tampa Bay just won last week, but they didn't win them like a great winning fashion. I feel like both these teams are pretty mediocre right now. And I think the Eagles have injuries too. You know, Jalen Hurts had messed up his finger. A.J. Brown might be out this week. And I don't know about Devontae Smith. I know this game is going to be rainy, so the Eagles are going to have to rely on their run offense with DeAndre Swift, the Pro Bowler, and Jalen Hurts as well. Dude, honestly, I don't really know who's going to win this game. It's in Tampa. Baker Mayfield might have to shot against this defense. You know, they have a great interior D-line in the Eagles, bro. Jalen Carter and them boys. Eagles are going to have to try to shut down Mike Evans, obviously, bro. You know, another Pro Bowl receiver. They're going to have Darius Slay on him. Darius Slay's healthy, right? Believe so, because if you put James Bradbury on Mike Evans, I'm not going to lie, Mike Evans is going to kill that 24/7. Rachaad White, to me, is a very fun running back to watch as well. I just think with the Eagles struggles, bro, like, I feel like this team just already lost. Now, they could prove me wrong, bro. But them losing to the Giants like that last week was very embarrassing. And yes, I know they had injuries throughout the game with Jalen Hurts. I know, blah, blah, blah. But, man, it's just like this team has lost so much fight. They started off 10-1 and finished the year winning 11 games and 6 losses. Like, come on, man. I really expected so much from this team, bro. They started off very hot, but it just shows, like, football is really about, like, when teams can, like, get going, bro. Like, the Rams are getting going at the right time. But Philly says they haven't been winning games. They've been losing to the Cardinals in the Giants. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this team. Just for that, I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield to win this matchup. Jalen Hurts is a competitor, bro. But even him being kind of banged up, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, what can they really do? You have Antoine Winfield in this defense on the back. I'm not saying the Buccaneers have an amazing defense, but still. I just don't have faith in the Eagles right now, man, to pick them to win and go to the next round. So I think the Eagles might be a shocker to a lot of you guys, but I think they're first round exits, fam. Okay, man, what's up? What we talking about? What are we talking about? Do you guys like my first round of predictions? I have the Bills going, Kansas City and Cleveland, Cowboys, Lions, and Bucks. Do you think any of these are upsets? If anything, I feel like the Bucks might be an upset. This game right here is going to be so close. Cowboys, I feel like it's not an upset. Bills, definitely not an upset. Chiefs wouldn't be an upset. Cleveland's not even an upset. I think they're actually the favorites right now. If anything, Houston's going to be the upset in this matchup. But, hey, Let me know what y'all think about the first round. On to the divisional matchup, baby. Now, more of this is going to be more freestyle, honestly, fam, because, you know, I'm not an NFL expert, man. Like, come on. I know I got glasses on, but I'm just a fan of the game who just loves watching it and talking about it. So don't expect no, according to my calculations, 31%. I'm not all that, bro. I know I got glasses on, but chill out. Bills, Chiefs. Two teams we see all the freaking time in the playoffs. All the time. Josh Allen versus Mahomes. Josh Allen hasn't beaten Mahomes in the playoffs. He hasn't. And they would be playing in Buffalo, which is very interesting. Because they're usually playing in Kansas City, fam. It's going to be cold no matter what. The Bills have a lot of injuries, fam. Mahomes and Allen is always a matchup to watch. I guarantee you Tony Romo's going to be announcing this game. He's going to be on his hands and knees going crazy. Oh my gosh, double fist, all that, bro. Tony Romo's going to be in his bag this game. I know they played earlier this year, and the Bills got the best of Kansas City, and I think they beat them. They did beat them in Kansas City because that's the game that Kadarius Toney went off sides, and Mahomes was like, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Come on. Now, even though Mahomes has gotten the best out of Allen, I think this is the year that Josh Allen gets the best of Mahomes. And I believe, I'm only saying this because the Kansas City Chiefs are not the same team we've seen from last year. Unless Mahomes is that built different in the playoffs, which I believe he can be. I feel like the Bills are going to win this game. And I think they can win this game. I'm not going to say easily, bro. Oh, crap. What the heck just happened? I got the Bills winning this game, though. My bad. I don't even know what just happened, but I don't see that same fight with Mahomes in this team, bro. All of his players like the drop passes. Kelsey hasn't even been looking the same lately, bro. Rasheed Rice has been like their best offensive player. And Pacheco. If Pacheco can get the run game going, cool. But James Cook, fam, I feel like will be a big factor in this matchup. And I think this is the first time the Bills get the best out of Mahomes in the playoffs. They beat them twice this year. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like most people might think this is an upset because Mahomes has gotten the best of this team in the playoffs. But I think the Bills are going to win this matchup, fam. Now, this is an interesting matchup. The Browns and Ravens, you know, they obviously play twice a year. The first time the Ravens killed them. The second time, that's when the Browns had Deshaun Watson. And I actually remember that game. They came back and won. The Ravens were up by a line. They came back and won. Lamar Jackson was turning the ball over. And if I'm being honest, this team, the Cleveland Browns, is the one team I think that puts fear in the Ravens' heart, bro. Now, I love Lamar Jackson. You know, he's from South Florida, man. You know, why you get that too like that? Why you move like that? Come on, that's Lamar. But this Browns defense is very nasty and intimidating. Miles Garrett's got to get off that edge, bro. And these are the thing with divisional matchups in the playoffs. It's so interesting because both teams know how each other play. They play each other twice a year. Obviously, they're going to know how they play. They do hella studying on Lamar Jackson. The Browns do. Now, the Ravens got to do more on Joe Flacco. And the thing is, this is Joe Flacco going back to Baltimore, playing against his old team. Think about that storyline. Joe Flacco was just on the couch eating potato chips with his kids, throwing back the football in the backyard with his wife chilling. And now you got this man back in the playoffs going against his old team that he's been for so long. And won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens back in Baltimore? Who would have thought going into this NFL season that the Browns and Ravens would be matched up and Joe Flacco would be on the Cleveland Browns playing in Baltimore? What? What are we talking about right now? As good as these teams know each other, bro, I don't know if it's going to be a close matchup. I don't know, fam. Because I think the Ravens' defense is way too nasty. Now, Joe Flacco's playing on a tear. He performs big time in the playoffs. But I feel like this Baltimore defense is so freaking intimidating. Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, Patrick Queen. Oh, this defense, bro. Kyle Hamilton still. He's coming back, I'm pretty sure. You got Lamar Jackson, who's rest up. Lamar Jackson, rest up. Think about that. For 2 weeks, he didn't play week 18, and he's not playing this first round. He's getting 2 weeks fresh. Are we serious? And John Harbaugh's brother just won the freaking national championship. He's going to have to take that into some like, all right, okay, I ain't going to lie. My brother just won the national championship. My team's going to have to go crazy now. And I think this is not going to be a close matchup. I know the Cleveland Browns beat them last time. They came off of, you know what I'm saying, that they came back and won the game. I think the Baltimore Ravens take a lead. They just can't get too comfortable. Because that's the thing with the Ravens. Sometimes they get too comfortable with these leads and fold it. But when they play the 49ers and the Dolphins, they ain't fold that. They did not fold that. They played very well. And I think this is the best team in football. And the Browns have been on an amazing run. Congrats to y'all. Stefanski, you've done an amazing job with this team. But I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to blow them away, fam. Now, Oh my gosh. Dallas Cowboys playing the Detroit Lions. And now this game is gonna be in Dallas. Last time these two teams played, it was a controversial ending with the illegal. No, it was the y'all know what I was talking about. The O-line wasn't eligible, whatever. They scored the 2-point conversion. They didn't count it. And the Cowboys won by 1 that game, I believe. Looking at the stats right now, Jared Goff threw for 271 through 2 interceptions. Dak went for 345, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. David Montgomery 65 yards, 49 for Tony Pollard. CD had 227 yards this game, bro. They have to control CD Lamb. Because I ain't gonna lie, CD Lamb has been in a lot of teams this year. He has arguably been the best receiver in football after Tyreek Hill. The Lions have to find a way to try to get pressure on Dak Prescott with Aiden Hutchinson on that side. Michael Parsons, same thing with Jared Goff. But, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a crazy matchup. The Cowboys did contain their run game a little bit. It was a low-scoring matchup. It was like 20-19, fam. Both teams turned the ball over, mainly the Lions with Jared Goff throwing 2 interceptions. And they're playing in Dallas again. Now, Dallas fans are wild. And I love Dallas fans. Y'all always show love. Well, Dak Prescott and them get it done in the divisional matchup against the Detroit Lions. Now, like I said, Detroit has a very good run defense, and Tony Pollard hasn't really done anything this year. So this game's going to really rely on Dak with his arm. He's going to be throwing a lot this game. I guarantee he's going to throw damn near 40 passes, bruh. Unless it's a blowout. The Cowboys defense have been pretty good these last 3 games. But them trying to stop Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery again is going to be trouble. The one thing that have advantage is Sam Laporta's not going to be in, so they're going to be focused more on Amon-Ra St. Brown because they still have Jameson Williams who had a deep post route against him earlier this year down the field. But without Sam Laporta too, bro, you get to focus more on Amon-Ra on the receiving end. Ah, man, I ain't going to lie, dog. This matchup right here is going to be a close one. This is another game that's going to go down to the wire. In Dallas, who do I have win this game? Who is it going to go down to? Dak versus Jared Goff. To go to the NFC Championship game. Dak and the Cowboys versus the Lions and Jared Goff. Who do I have going on? And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I'm going to be very freaking honest with y'all. Yeah, I'm from Texas. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, bro. Look. But I feel like this game is going to be very high scoring. Very freaking high scoring, bro. Like. And if the Lions win this game, I'm not gonna be surprised, cause both teams are so hungry. Cause I feel like Dak Prescott has a lot to prove, especially in the playoffs. I almost want to click the Lions just because I feel like Dan Campbell's gonna get this team so fired up, bro. I feel like they're gonna get pressure into Dak Prescott, and I feel like the run game's not gonna be there for Dallas. Oh man, okay, wait. I'm kind of double guessing myself now. Hold on, y'all. I'm actually really thinking right now. If these two teams played, who would I have winning? Because at first I low-key had Dallas, but now thinking about it, god damn, hold on, y'all. I think I'm going to still stick with Dallas only because Detroit do struggle against very good teams. The Dallas Cowboys are obviously a very good team. The Dallas Cowboys pass defense hasn't been the best, but bro, the Lions have one of the worst pass defenses in the league. And that's one thing I've always talked about the Lions all year is that I feel like if they get into shootouts, it's kind of harder for them to win because their defense their pass defense is just not good, bro. It's not. The defense is going to really have to step up to beat Dak Prescott on this team. But I don't know if they'll do it. Man. They got CD Lamb, but CD Lamb has been on freaking tear. Like I said, Brandon Cooks, Ferguson. You have Tony Pollard you can still throw in the backfield. I think Dallas is going to edge this one out. And if it goes to a shootout, I think Dallas is going to pull it through, fam. Bucs and 49ers. Wow. Wow. The 49ers. They get a healthy, rested team. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, more than likely going to be Offensive Player of the Year. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. And the defense that they have. Let's be for real. I don't think I gotta say too much, bro. I mean, Bucs fans, if y'all win this game as an upset, y'all can all come over here and slap me, but there's no way if the Bucs upset the Niners in the divisional matchup, I will be shocked. I will honestly be shocked. Literally. I might go naked on stream, man, or something. G shit. There's no freaking way the Baker Mayfield and the Bucs can upset the Niners. If they do, that will be the biggest upset I've seen in a long time. I don't think Baker Mayfield's gonna go that crazy, and I feel like Brock Purdy with Christian McCaffrey A hungry 49ers team. Y'all got to think about it. Last year, bro, they made it to the conference championship game in the NFC with no quarterback. But we're going to talk about it after that. I think the Niners got this one in their bag. We just finished with the divisional round. We're on to the AFC and NFC championship game. Let me know how y'all feel about these 4 teams making it this far. This Lions and Cowboys game, I was so freaking 50-50 with. So I was going to go Lions, bro. I really was. I'm still thinking about it, bro. If the Lions, I could see a Lions and 49ers matchup. And you know what? I'm going to talk about this, but let me talk about these 2 teams first. The Bills are back in the AFC championship game. And now, the thing with the Ravens, and a lot of people talk about Lamar Jackson, that he does not perform well in the playoffs. But I feel like this year is different for this Baltimore team. And Josh Allen, the Bills are still going through injuries, fam. You know, I was crying a lot with the Dolphins-Bills game, but the Bills do have a lot of injuries as well. Josh Allen playing in Baltimore, Josh Allen loves to turn the ball over, fam. If Josh Allen can dissect this Baltimore defense, I will be really impressed. And I'm not saying he can't, but I feel like if he does up this defense, he's going to obviously turn the ball over as well. Because you know Josh Allen likes to force a lot of passes. He's going to have to force a lot of passes to make some big plays. And I feel like there's going to be some big plays he tries to make, which is going to lead into turnovers. And those turnovers, I feel like Lamar Jackson's going to convert. But the Buffalo Bills defense is going to have to step up crazy. You know, like I said, Baltimore also has Dalvin Cook active in their roster. Gus Edwards in the backfield. He's been a red zone machine for them boys. I think in Baltimore, Josh Allen turning the ball over, he can still score obviously, but with this defense, fam, I haven't seen a defense this good in like a minute, bro. Like especially come on, they beat a lot of top tier teams, and Lamar has been so great this year in the pocket. He has been so great in not really turning the ball over. He's been so great on just converting and scoring points for this offense, especially after big time turnovers. This has been the best defense in the NFL. Baltimore is going to the Super Bowl, bro. Baltimore is going to the freaking Super Bowl this year, y'all. No questions about it. Buffalo, I feel like, this is a great run for Buffalo, fam. They started off the season very slow. You know, they lost a lot of games, bro. No one had them win the AFC East because the Dolphins had the big lead. The Dolphins choked as a Dolphins fan. Buffalo Bills came back and won the AFC East. I think they match up well against the Chiefs, but against the Baltimore Ravens, I just don't think they match up, fam. I don't think so. I think this will be an easy win for Baltimore. We got the Cowboys and the 49ers. Now, these 2 teams played earlier this year, and I ain't gonna lie, the 49ers gave the Cowboys back shots. Game was 42-10. Dak Prescott had 3 interceptions that game. Purdy threw for 4 touchdowns. Kittle went crazy as well. They contained CeeDee Lamb, and obviously they contained Tony Pollard. They weren't really throwing the ball, though. Running the ball, excuse me. Cowboys are a very different team from earlier this year. Very different. Both of these teams are very hungry. Both teams have a lot to prove. Both teams. And San Fran once again. These are 2 teams that freaking hate each other. These 2 teams do not like each other, bro. They're not a divisional matchup. But guess what? They still don't like each other. They don't. When I tell y'all they don't like each other, you better listen up when I say that. Cowboys going to really have to stop Christian McCaffrey if they want to win this game. They have to contain him. The D-line, Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, all you guys boys inside, y'all going to have to get in the backfield, bro, and force some losses and force Brock Purdy to win this game. But the thing is, if you force Brock Purdy to win this game, he still has Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and McCaffrey could still be an impact in the receiving end. That's what makes him so great. Dak Prescott really struggled against this team in Week 5. I don't think he's going to throw 3 interceptions. I feel like he might throw 1, but he's not going to struggle that bad. This is a revenge game for Dak Prescott. A very revenge game. I feel like it's going to be a little bit close. I feel like it's going to be like a 27-21-ish type of game. If I had to pick a winner for this matchup to go to the Super Bowl against Baltimore, I got San Fran. And I'm going to be honest with y'all when I say this. San Fran, I don't think the Cowboys are going to contain them. And this team, bro, the way they got treated last year, the way things ended for them last year, they're not trying to lose back-to-back championship games in the NFC. They're not trying to. Last year, they did not have their quarterback. This year, they have a healthy Brock Purdy who's been playing at a very great level, MVP type of level. Christian McCaffrey, MVP type of level. This is the team, bro. This is the team that's not just going to give up like that. And I wanted to say, honestly, if I'm being honest, if Detroit beats Dallas, I think Detroit will have a better chance to beat San Fran than the Cowboys. That's just what I think. That's just what I think. So if honestly, if I had Detroit right here, I would have them upsetting the 49ers. And y'all could say I'm crazy. No. But since I have Cowboys beating the Lions, I have the Niners beating the Cowboys. But if the Lions somehow beat the Cowboys, which I think is a very good chance they do, I would pick Detroit over San Fran. And I would have the Baltimore Ravens going against Detroit. But since I just picked Dallas to beat Detroit, I feel like San Fran and Baltimore is going to be playing the Super Bowl, y'all. Sheesh! Man, oh man! The glasses are coming off. Baltimore and San Fran, the 2 number 1 seeds on each side, playing against each other in the Super Bowl. Now, there could be a lot of upsets in these playoff runs. Cleveland could upset Baltimore just because I feel like Cleveland is the only team that could really upset them in this playoff run. Is them in the AFC side? My bad. In the AFC side, I feel like they're the only team. Cleveland's the only team that could upset Baltimore. Literally. I was thinking about it, but I really think Baltimore's gonna pull away. Blah blah blah. These 2 matchups most people have, and I'm one of them. I'm one of those people who have these 2 teams playing in the Super Bowl this year. In Las Vegas, I believe it is. Or I don't even know. Same shit, right? They played earlier this year. Not earlier this year, late in this year. And Baltimore gave these boys back shots. Brock Purdy played terrible this game. They also played in San Fran. That's the game that Brock Purdy threw 4 interceptions, and McCaffrey still had himself a good game. And that's the thing with the Baltimore Ravens. They make so many stops on defense. And the thing is, like, Lamar and his offense will convert on those turnovers. That's one thing that's been making this team so great. With all the turnovers and forced takeaways that they get, Lamar and his offense will at least get 3 to end the drive. They'll score in the end zone or get 3. And that's one thing you have to have as a quarterback, bro. You have to have your quarterback convert on big time turnovers, bro. Of course, that everyone wants 7, but if you can still get 3, you're chilling. I don't think Brock Purdy is gonna play that bad with 4 interceptions. I still feel like he might struggle against this Baltimore defense. But I honestly think Lamar's going to struggle against the San Fran defense as well. I think if these 2 teams play in the Super Bowl, it's not going to be a high-scoring matchup. I think it's going to be like a 17-ish to 13 or 17-ish to 20 type of matchup. It's not going to be high-scoring at all. I feel like it's going to be very defensive. It's going to go down to the wire, obviously. If I really had to pick a team who's going to win this matchup, if Christian McCaffrey can explode in the run game, this team will win this. The 49ers will win this game. Just because they'll open the RPOs for Brock Purdy, open the play actions, and Brock Purdy's not gonna make the same mistakes he did against Baltimore. He's gonna look at the film twice, 100 times against Baltimore and see what's going on there. He's gonna look at their defense and see what they give him and all that. He's not gonna throw 4 interceptions, y'all. And some of those interceptions, those games weren't even his fault either. Lamar Jackson versus Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl this year. This is a very close one because I don't look the matchup like I said earlier this year or later on this year. The 49ers got killed, but that's not going to happen again. I don't think that Brock Purdy's not going to throw 4 interceptions again. It's not going to happen. Lamar versus Brock in the Super Bowl. Let me know if you guys have this matchup and let me know who y'all think would win this. But if I had to choose this year's 2024 Super Bowl champs, fuck you. Yes, sir! I got Baltimore winning the Super Bowl this year, man. Why you keep that too lot? My dog Lamar Jackson. My dog Lamar getting his ring, bruh. And he's going to show most of these jits that he's not a running back. He's not no running back, y'all. He's different. He is different. This defense is different. Man, this is going to be a great matchup. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be low scoring, but I think Baltimore's going to get it done at the end. I feel like their defense is going to be a little bit better. And I feel like if they're going to get some forced turnovers, it's going to lead to more points than San Fran. You feel me? But I got Baltimore winning in the Super Bowl this year, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Baltimore fans, I know y'all geeked up right now because I know I got some Baltimore Ravens fans watching, you feel me? Let me know how y'all feel about my predictions, though. You know, like I said, y'all, I'm not an NFL expert. I'm just an NFL fan who loves watching the game of football ever since I was a jit. I don't look into statistics, really. I try to look at some for the wildcard matches, but I don't really look deep dive into that. I do what I do. I do my own research. I have eyes. I have 2 sets of eyes. Or 1 set of eyes. What am I saying? I like to do the look test. And this, to me, looks like a pretty good playoff bracket list. And this is who I think is going to end up winning the Super Bowl. Let me know who y'all got winning the Super Bowl down in the comments, man. But guess what, man? Y'all need to get out my screen, Jet!